Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to sit down and talk to you guys about the pitcher method and the freeze flat method. So how the pitcher method works and how the freeze flat method works, and also how to make a milk brick. I get a lot of questions and I feel like I didn't know a lot about this subject. So I really just wanted to, make this video to kind of inform everybody what these are, because they can totally help you save time, money, and I feel like the biggest thing is that they save a ton of time and a ton of space in your freezer and in your fridge. If you guys are interested in learning these tricks, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I did just want to do a little quick welcome. If you're new, hi, my name is Kim. I was a gestational carrier and delivered in April. I'm now an exclusively pumping mom, and I am just started this YouTube channel, and welcome. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and don't forget to give this video a like. I am going to be heading into my kitchen in a couple minutes to show you guys how to first do the pitcher method, and then I'm going to move on to the freeze flat method and then the brick method. But I just want to speak a little bit about each of them. I am going to have everything linked down below that I'm using, or at least try to find everything. A lot of this stuff you can get at the dollar store, but one of the first things that you're gonna need is a pitcher. I just have a plastic Rubbermaid pitcher that I got at Walmart, and then you also want to try and get cookie sheets, and I just got those at the dollar store. I got I think 5 or 6 of those. And for the bricks, all you'll need is the big gallon freezer bags, and you want to try and get the freezer bag that lays flat on the bottom. There's kind of a funny symbol on those boxes. I'll show you in a couple minutes, but I hope you guys enjoy today's video. Okay, so I know you guys can't see me, but this is how you do the pitcher method. So this is the pitcher that I have full of all of the milk that I need to bag. You're going to want to have a bottle. I just use the regular Medela 5-ounce bottles because I bag my milk with 5 ounces in each bag. You also want a Sharpie, a spoon, and your milk bags. And right now I'm using the Lancero milk bags. Love these. So I'm going to try and not be too much in the frame, and then I will speed this up as we go along. But the first thing I want to do is to stir the milk, because at the top you probably can't see, but there is a lot of fat. So I just take the spoon and I just stir everything until it's nice and mixed, because you want to make sure that all of that fat gets dispersed throughout all of the milk bags. And it can take a little while to get the milk off the edges, so just give it a good stir. And then I put my top on and take my bag out, take off the protective little doohickey thing. I don't know what that's called, and so then I pour out 5 ounces. I don't know why I said 4. 5 ounces. And so then I write the date, how much, and for the name part I just put donor down here, and I roughly just do the time. So let's do that. Okay, so then I just go like this to kind of let it dry, and the way that I like to open the bag is I just kind of take my fingers like this, I pull it open, I hope you guys can see, like this, and then I just grab these 2 sides and pull down. Hopefully you guys saw that, but I'll do some more so you can see. And then I try not to touch any of the sides, and I just pour the milk in. And then in order to make your freeze flat actually work, you want to make sure you get all of this air out of the bag. So I pinch like probably about a thumb's length away from the edge, close up that whole edge, and then I push all the air out. I kind of like tilt it like this. Oh, you probably can't see because my hand's in the way. So then I like tilt it the way that I don't want like the holes right here, so I'm like tilting it kind of away from there, and then I'm pushing the excess air out very gently, and then I stop. Like, see, today I kind of went a little bit over, but that's okay. You just squeeze it out like this. I like to squeeze it really tight, so you want to make sure that there's almost no air. Yeah. And then I just put him over there, and now we have to go through the whole thing. So I'm going to speed up this process, and as I said, all this stuff will be linked down below for you guys. So enjoy me bagging my milk with a little music. So with the pitcher method, all the milk that you've pumped throughout the day goes into this pitcher, and you put that into the fridge. And then at the end of the day, this is when you do all your bagging. I probably should have mentioned that in the beginning, but you know, mommy brain. Anyways, back to the music. If I have anything left, which I do, I have about like an ounce left, I just keep that in my fridge and either give it a little bit to my 2-year-old, or I will combine it with my next day pitcher. So yeah, now I'm just going to count all of my ounces and write them down on a little piece of paper that I have. And next I'm going to show you guys how to do the freeze flat method. Okay, so for the freeze flat method, you want to make sure that you have a couple of these cookie sheets. You can get these at the dollar store. I'll have them linked down below. I have a couple more over here. And you want to make sure that your milk is all bagged. I had about 60 ounces right here of bagged milk that I'm going to freeze flat. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. So as I said before, you want to make sure you get all of the air out of your bags. Okay, so you want to put your bags on your freezer or your cookie sheet, and you want to make sure that the kind of Ziploc is, let me put it this way, is like right up against here on your cookie sheet. So you want to do that, and then you want to alternate them. So the logo is on the right, so now I'm going to put the logo on the left and make sure that the Ziploc is right up against the edge of the cookie sheet. And I'm just going to keep doing that, and I will put a little music to this as well. So enjoy! Okay, so this is how to make a milk brick with all of your freezer flat milk. So this milk has been frozen flat, and it is now ready to go into my deep freezer, and I need to make a brick out of it. So what you're going to need is your Sharpie, a hefty gallon bag, and your milk. And what I'm going to do first is make sure everything is in date order. I don't usually do time order, I just do date. Time is like way too stressful because sometimes these do get a little jumbled, so I'm going to quickly put them in order and then put them in the bag. And as you can see, there's a little row guide, but look at how flat this is. Like, that's really nice, and it looks, you know, nice and pretty. So there. Okay, so let's get these all in order. Okay, now that these are in date order, I am going to put them into the hefty gallon bag, and I'm gonna write just like the date on like what it's from. So these are 9/6 to about 9/9. We might be able to fit all of them. Usually you can fit about 13 to 15 bags in one of these if you freeze them flat enough. So let's do that. So what you want to do is I open the bag nice and wide. I kind of like do that, and I make sure that the bag is just like open nicely, and I start with my first bag of milk, and I put it down as flat as I can on the bottom, and I sort of make sure that the bottom kind of has this little like triangle thing, and that the triangle is like really perfect and nice, so then we get as many bags as we can. And then I start alternating again the logo. So this time the logo is going to the right, so I'm going to do the next one to the left. And so I just stack them just like this. So today we only fit 13 in the bag. So, and then we like do the really hard thing of zippering or zip locking it together, which can be hard, but if you give it like a good pull, you can really usually get the zip lock to close. Well, I guess that guy doesn't get to be with his friends, so there we go. But there's 12 bags in there, and this is a milk brick, and it goes right into your freezer. So as you can see, there is some left, so these just go back into my freezer, and once this thing gets filled up again, that's when I make another brick. That's all for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that this was informative information for you. I'll have everything linked down below, like I said, but I really feel like this kind of method can help save time and money. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you have any other video requests, please comment them below, and don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I will see you in my next video.